hear us okay?
Yeah, can everybody hear us okay? Okay, awesome.
Perfect.
So we're recording, so let's get started.
Yeah.
Well, hey everybody. I am Christy Lynn, and I'm an executive with Zaya Active.
I am Rachel Rababi. I'm an executive as well. I'm under Christy. She introduced Zaya to me.
Yeah, this is so much fun. So a little backstory. I've been with Zaya since September 30th of 2018. Rachel was one of my first parties, and she only did it for the joggers.
Yeah.
And we just started connecting over some really comfy clothes. And about 7 months later, she joined me.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys heard, like, this is what's so special about this business. We are the same rank. And we live less than 5 minutes apart, and we're best friends, and we have a ton of friends that are the same. So that is like what's really, really cool about this business model. And Rachel and I are both running for a huge promotion this month, but I'm not going to say it's in the bag, but I'm feeling very confident that it's happening for Rachel. It's happening for Rachel this month. She's created a very strong team, and there's nothing more rewarding in this business than to cheer other people on. So it's really cool. And to know that she started 7 months after I did. And she's right there with me. So the possibility and the opportunity is endless. So, well, shall we tell them a little bit about Zaya? Because I think the people that are here are just wanting to know more about Zaya. So I am going to, will you just make sure to keep an eye right there? For some reason, it's not adding people automatically. But okay. So let me just tell you guys quickly, because we're going to try to keep this under 30 minutes. I'm going to do my best to keep this under 30 minutes. So we're going to talk pretty quick. But if you guys have questions, don't hesitate to ask those. And we'll try to answer those questions at the end. Okay. So let me tell you guys a little bit about Zaya. Zaya is a company that was founded by an amazing woman, Erin Bradley.
Love her.
We love Erin. She is truly everything that Zaya stands for. And she created this business while she got this vision in her head while hiking a mountain in Utah, if you guys can imagine this. It was moonlit with our logo, a crescent moon in the sky. And her ladies were facing some pretty tough things at that moment. Hiking up this mountain, and she was just thinking about strength and uplifting people and being just a light, right? That light that was shining over them and being over that. So when her husband asked her a few months later, like, Erin, what do you want to do? This is like your opportunity now. Like, he is taking so much time for himself. Like, what do you want to do? And she was like, well, I love activewear. And he's like, wait, what? And she's like, yes, I love activewear. I love high quality activewear. I want to provide something of that nature to ladies and men and children at a more affordable price than some other people that are out there. But she said the most important thing about that is she wanted to provide a community that stood on 4 pillars, and what the 4 pillars that Zaya stands on, and what she faced that night walking with her friends, with her girlfriends up a hill. And those 4 pillars are activity, light, community, and uplift. And if you guys can just think about everything that's going on in the world right now, you guys understand how important just being a light in people's lives, just communities coming together and loving each other, being active, whatever that may look like for you, whether it is going on walks or just getting active in your own home, like whatever that looks like, that's what this world needs right now. And then, of course, uplift. And I think you and I feel this every day, being moms of lots of girls and a little boy, 5 and under, that we just need a community to uplift one another. Yeah. And good golly, what would we do without this community right now, right?
I tell you what, it's so nice to wake up in the morning and just have like positivity and, motivation. Just people, women, men in general, who are just all about, being their best version of themselves every day. Yeah. And that, I think, is like the best thing to wake up to.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's so good. It's so good. We always say in this business that we came for the leggings and we stayed for the community, because it's just so powerful what this community has to offer. And so with that being said, here is Zaya, right? It's based on these 4 pillars that never have meant more to me, and they've always spoke to my heart, but it's never meant more to me than right now and the world that we're living in. So here we are: activity, uplift, community, and light. And that is how Zaya came to be. And we are a newer company. Our company started about almost 3.5 years ago in February of 2017. And we are on an uphill soar. I know you love this number.
I love it. So give it to them. Who are my number people here? Because I'm a numbers person. Yes. So when she tells me them, I'm like, yes.
Yes. Okay. So sorry, you chime in whenever you want. I get so excited about this. So you have to tell me to be quiet sometimes. But let me share a few little numbers with you about Zaya, and because if you guys are thinking like, is Zaya for me? Is it, it's 3 years old? Is it still ground level? How do you guys look at this? And I'm telling you, we are like striking gold as we speak. And it's high. We are literally in a point in this business right now that is unbelievable. In April, we saw the biggest growth that our company had ever seen. We grew 140%. Now, if you guys know the business people behind Zaya, they're very smart people. They expected 30 to 40% growth right after our summit in March. Hey, Mandy. And we grew 140%. We tripled the size of our business.
Say that again.
We tripled the size of our business, and we're not slowing down.
So you're telling me during a pandemic,
yes,
whenever everything, has been slowing down, everything except activewear. You guys, people have been at home wanting the most comfortable clothing that they can possibly have.
Yeah.
And, working out or doing their Zoom calls. I'm sure you guys can all relate. It has not slowed down, and it has sped up, like Christy said, and it has been a whirlwind of amazingness.
Yeah. So we were on a company call with our company because they like to be as transparent as possible with us. And so we were asking about inventory because everybody across the nation is having this issue. And so we said, well, what's going on here? And he goes, well, if it speaks volume to you, what we sold in the month of April, which was, like I just stated to you guys, our biggest month we'd ever had, and May was the biggest month we'd ever had. Sorry, it is on Zoom too. Yes, we are on Zoom, and we are also on Facebook Live. So you guys are seeing us look in both directions here. But the biggest growth we'd ever had was in April, and then in May, the biggest growth again. And we're our team is growing, and we are surpassing our numbers from even May. And so we asked them what inventory looked like, and they said that they are purchasing 12 times the amount of what we sold in April in inventory moving forward, and that number continues to grow. So what does that mean to us? Our business people, the brains behind it all, they're saying we're going to grow 12 times what we are now. It's like incredible. So this is really just such an amazing time.
Yes,
to get involved in that. So
amazing time.
Yeah.
I have to. Well, let's tell everyone what how much it costs to run this business.
Yeah.
So guys, you're sitting there and you're like, I want to do it. What does this entail? The only thing you have to do is sign on with the package. It's $295, and you get right now it changes depending on inventory. And right now you get 5 staple pieces, which are amazing. And you also get a $100 gift certificate to use whenever you want.
Right.
So $295 plus a $100 gift card plus 5 staple pieces. That's pretty unheard of, for joining a business. Or that's pretty low, I should say, for joining any direct sales business on top of getting a gift certificate. I'm Queen MLM. I've done 4 MLMs, and this has been hands down business model. Business in general, it's been the most well organized, written plan, business plan, and simple. It is so simple. It's just it is the time to join. And I sat on it for 7 months. To get a little sidetrack here, I was laying in bed with laying in bed every single night, like, I have to do this business. I have to do Zaya. It's calling me. I love clothing, but I was scared to jump in because I didn't want inventory. We don't have inventory. That's not an issue. I was scared because I've sold other things before. I didn't want to be salesy. Not an issue. I feel like for me personally, it was a blessing because I've sold stuff before and people respected and liked what I sold because I'm very honest, and if I like something and if I love it, I tell everyone anyway. So that's how I roll. I might as well get stuff for free and 50% off. So it really was a blessing. So if anyone has those concerns, like I did, I'm telling you, don't stress about them. Just jump in and listen. I feel like God put it on my heart for a reason. And my only regret is I'm not joining sooner. It's my only regret.
We talk about that all the time, but we don't regret it because I feel like your path is what it is. But Rachel, on top of also the $100 gift card and the 5 staple pieces, you're also getting $50 in business supplies. So it helps you get going, and it covers 2 months of your website fee. So there is a fee for our website each month, but in your starter kit, it's covered 2 months. And then after that, it's $15 a month. But that can
$15. That's it.
But it can be waived. So if you do $600 in volume, whether that's you're buying yourself something or you're selling to friends and family, whether you're using your discount or not, that $15 is waived. So really, it's really, there's no monthly minimums.
I think I paid that $15 fee one time in a year.
Yeah.
One time. And that was because I wasn't working my business. If you work your business, it's $600 is nothing, you know, you can do that. And you have a whole month to do that. That's nothing. And for them to waive the fee is so generous, you know, for them to do that. Yeah. And like you said, that's your only monthly fee. If you aren't even, if you just want to do it for the discount, paying $15 a month, starting your 3rd month is a great, you know, option for getting 25% off if you just want it for the discount.
Exactly. After you buy yourself an outfit, you've already saved that money for sure.
Let's tell them about our other favorite part of this business, which is Wednesdays.
Yes.
Sure, you guys know about New Release Wednesday. Yes. Raise your hand if you know what we're talking about.
Yay! It's like Christmas every single Wednesday. So they release usually minimum of 5 items, but now we're seeing close to 15 plus every single week. It is literally Christmas every single week.
I'll tell you, I wish I would have written down what Dave Ramsey says the best time to join a direct sales company is in the middle of a new release. This was also what made me pull the trigger on Zaya because 4 times a month, every single Wednesday, we have new releases. We never know what they are. The last 2 weeks, we've had 13 new items. Awesome. We have an incredible men's line that's growing like crazy. A kids line. That's amazing. And then of course the women's line is, you know, exploding. But for 13 pieces to be released,
it's insane.
It's crazy.
It's what makes us so unique.
And it's so fun because, you know, Wednesdays, we're just trying to survive over here. You know, whether you're working out of the house or you're a stay-at-home mom, Wednesdays you're like, ugh. And now Wednesdays we're like, yes, it's Wednesday.
1 o'clock. Eastern Standard Time.
So that to me is such a fun thing. You know, everyone rallies, everyone's messaging, your customers are getting so excited. What's it going to be? I hope they release, you know, X, Y, and Z, new bras, whatever. So that is such a plus for this. No one else does that. No other company releases stuff every single Wednesday.
Wednesdays are the best, right, Gina? It is so much fun. Hey, I also want to note, because there are some Canadian gals on here, the prices that we're giving is US dollars. So our exchange rate for Canada is 1.33. So any numbers that you guys hear, so like where you get a $100 gift card in the US, you get a $133 gift card in Canada. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of that also. Okay, so let's see. So we have we wrote some notes because we also like to drink wine. So we like to have fun in our community. So we get a kit, and then the kit right now includes leggings, a tank, a hat, 2 tanks, and a hat.
You have a picture of it.
It's a great, there it is right there. So leggings, joggers. Oh my gosh. Okay, the kit right now is amazing. You guys can see this. Leggings, joggers, a hat, And 2 tanks, our twist back tank, which is the most flowy tank we have. And then also our copper charge tank, hands down my favorite layering tank, my favorite workout tank. So for $295, or I'm sorry, I can't do the math that fast. I think it's $395 in Canada. You're getting leggings, joggers, 2 tanks, and a hat. And again, the Canadian kit's a little different. That's the US kit. But and $100 gift card plus 2 months of your website. Literally, you're paying for it yourself. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's talk. Like, what are the different perks? Like, do you have to work your business? Can you just do it for the discount? Like, share that part of it, because I love when you share that.
So first of all, if you bought one piece of Zaya or you love everything, just jump in. I'm just gonna say that. Just do it. If you don't want to work your business, you don't have to. You can enjoy the 25% off discount.
Awesome.
Like we've been saying, all you do is pay the $15 monthly website fee starting month 3.
Yeah.
Let's say you're like, heck no, my friends love this. Everyone wears activewear. Everyone needs comfortable clothing. All these guys work out. They need great clothing too. They need clothes to wear to work. I have kids. They need Zaya. You know, it is like endless possibilities. But say you want to work the business, then you get the same perks as a hostess. So basically you get free and 50% off on your own, which is...
I can't remember the last time I bought full price
to
wear.
Before I forget, I'm going to switch a little bit. This is what I love about this was honestly like the thing that made me pull the trigger, other than new release Wednesdays and the fact that I loved everything. You don't have a monthly subscription that you have to pay. So every other company that I've joined, you had to personally pay money or get your own products every single month. And Zaya doesn't do that. We don't work that way. You don't have to spend a dime.
Our downline doesn't even push that.
No,
never.
But you earn it, for free and 50% off. But if you don't want to spend any money, you strictly want to make a paycheck, you can 1000% do that. And I think that's so important because
I always forget that.
Yeah, I think in other businesses, I was spending over $100 every single month, whether I wanted to or not. And I think that it's, the whole reason most of us do this is to make a paycheck, and bring in an income to pay groceries or the car or our mortgage or our student loans or whatever your why is. And I just think it's so important to not have to do that. And that comes down to our company being debt free. So they're a debt free company, which
so crazy.
If you're a Dave Ramsey person on here, Christy and I are Dave Ramsey lovers.
Yes.
They're so smart, and they are
smart.
It just allows them to be so generous to their reps and to everyone in this company. And they have the biggest hearts, and they have options. Most companies would have gone under during a pandemic. They not only flourished, but they had an outlet. They weren't paying on any loans, that they would have to make payments on if something would go.
So what did they do for us during this pandemic beyond? Because, so not only is our company debt free, but they have a savings account for us to spoil us. They believe in investing back into us. We love Dave Ramsey. It's so incredible. So what did they do the first month of the pandemic? They took our 5% bonus and they gave us 10% bonus on top of our already commission. And then they gave us bonus potential unlimited. It was like insane. So they spoiled us. When all this came about, they wanted to put money back in our pockets. So money that they have set aside for savings, for growth, inventory, things like that, they said, no, we're going to stop. And they put that money back in our pockets. So
to help us during this time. They knew people were losing their jobs. They know they want to take care of us. They know it's hard times for a lot of people, understandably, because of everything going on.
Right.
And they could have kept that for themselves, and they didn't. They gave it to us.
Yeah. And just to put into perspective how business smart they are and how they're debt free and so incredible. So we just saw a picture yesterday. Our 90,000 square foot warehouse is almost finished being built, which again, guys, you heard me. I said we're debt free. They did not go in debt to have this 90,000 square foot building. Here it is. If you guys want to see it. We've officially grown out of it.
And we're not even in it yet.
We're not even in it yet. We've officially grown out of it. Can you guys see how beautiful this is? And we are still debt free because of it. It's like incredible. Yes, it was the best. Remember when they gave us bonuses, Gina? That was so good. And they do that for us all the time. So they're just so generous.
Last
so
month
generous.
was free sneakers if you rank
Yeah.
advance, which is so easy to do and so doable
Yeah.
when you're working the business.
This month's double rank advance,
bonuses.
double bonuses to rank advance, and there's still so much time left in the month. So you can jump in, and we're all here to help you guys.
I don't know about you guys, but I get a little pep in my step whenever there's an extra incentive.
Yes,
you know,
there
you
is.
put a little extra moolah in front of me. I'm gonna work a little bit
Yeah.
harder, you know.
Yeah,
Or you put some
exactly.
brand new sneaks in front of this mama of 4. Heck yeah, you know.
We wear out those souls fast.
Yeah.
Okay, pull that up because I want to make sure we cover all these and we don't keep them too long. But I just want to make sure that we are covering.
You guys have questions too.
Yeah.
Ask away.
Please.
What are we forgetting?
So we don't have to carry inventory. All right, how do we run our businesses? We both kind of run our businesses a little different.
Yeah.
You go first.
So I am big on Instagram. I like to run a lot of things on Instagrams, on stories, and then I of course have my Facebook posts, my Facebook VIP group that's private that I add, all of my customers to. And I do run parties on Facebook, which are so easy. I just want to say I have 4 kids, 5 and under. And if I can do this business, literally anyone can, because it's just so doable. And the parties are actually fun and exciting, and you get to share. You get to be people's Zaya gal, the first person to introduce this brand to people. So parties are really fun. So that's how I run it. And then I talk to everyone. I'm a social butterfly. I'm always telling my friends, if there's something good, no matter what it is, a product, a clothing line, a sale, you better believe I'm texting you or talking to you or telling everyone to get it before it runs out. So that's how I like to run it.
The biggest question I ever get, and this is where I admire you the most, how much time do you spend on your business in a day?
Man, I that question's so hard for me because it's different every day. And in all honesty, because one day I am out of the house all day long and I don't pick up my phone, until the evening when my husband's home. And then I'm at the point where I definitely set aside business hours, but it's an outlet for me. I look forward to it. I try to work during the day, but having 4 kids, it's impossible. And I'm not going to be on my phone, all day long, which you don't have to be with this business.
Did you hear that? She gets to make her own schedule.
Yeah.
That's like incredible. I get to make my own schedule. You get to make your own schedule. And I hear that all the time. It's like, well, Christy, how many hours do you spend? I'm like, well, how do you want to treat this business? Do you just want it for the discount or for extra few $100s? I run this business like a business, right? I want it to pay me like a business, so I run it like a business. And yeah, somebody just said, I admire you, Rachel, because it's true. But the thing is, Rachel makes priority, like her family comes first. My family comes first. And so what Rachel does so well, and I admire her for it too, and I learn every single day from this, because she's running a huge team, guys. We just looked. She has 107 gals on her team, and she's running for Zaya Executive. Guys, what does that mean? An average person that's Zaya Executive on our team has over 100 people. They have over $100,000 in team volume. They have 4 frontline directors. That means 4 people that are like running big time businesses, right? Underneath them. And you earn a trip. This year it's to Jamaica. And those salaries average somewhere between $4,000 and $10,000 a month. That is a full-time business, ladies. Yeah. And she does it on her time. She does it while honoring her family and putting her children and her husband first. And so there's something so special about that. But I'll tell you, the thing that Rachel does do when she does sit down to do her business is she does income producing activities. And that's what we teach on our team. It's like, we can scroll through Facebook all day long. That's fun, right? But what if we taught you guys like how to make the best of your time? So Rachel knows she probably has like 2.5 to 4.5 hours a day tops to run her business. So she better get to work, because she wants to treat it like a business, right? And so that's what we teach on our team, is we teach gals how to make the best of their time, because this business is supposed to free up your time and make you be able to be the mom that you want to be and not take your time away. And I do the same thing. I spend a little bit more time during the day because that's how I choose to run my business, because at nighttime is my family time. Like,
we're kind of reversed in that aspect a little bit. Yeah.
nighttime is my family time with my husband and when he gets home from work. And so there are some times that I do it like after everybody goes to bed, but I pick and choose when I work my business. And that's what's like really awesome about
But
it.
here's the fun thing too about Zaya.
Yeah.
You get someone to try anything. It doesn't matter what it is. They try one thing and they're a customer for life. That has been the coolest thing. Whenever I keep going back to like other companies that I work for, I would be trying to sell this stuff to people. With this business, I feel like people are like, tell me more about those leggings. Tell me about that shirt. What was that bra you did the review on? I just literally go on and share what I buy, why I like it. What makes our company so amazing, which is the quality and the comfort and the buttery softness of everything. This company just makes you feel good. I feel like that's when you look good, you feel good. I stand by that the whole way because I feel like we should all feel great in what we're wearing and how we feel. And tangent. So anyways, I just think that
it's so true.
It's easy to get people to love this brand. So if you're not a salesperson, great. We don't want you to be a salesperson. We literally just want you to share this with your friends and family and tell them why it's so nice and have them try a $31 bra because they will never go back from. And I am Queen Target, Queen TJ Maxx. Oh gosh, I haven't been there in over a year because I get tired of stuff falling apart. You know, I wear my stuff so hard. I wear the same stuff all the time.
So you said it. The biggest myth of this business is that you have to be salesy, right?
Mm-mm.
No, it's so the opposite. Like you should not be salesy in this business at all. We're just sharing something that we love. Like our kids are the best at this, right? They're like, I want a lollipop. And I'm like, no, you can't have a lollipop, but I'll be really good, right? I don't know, it's a really silly example. But they're like, but I helped a friend out today, right? They just sold me to go buy them a lollipop, right? Because they like helped out. Like my daughter got a balloon in the store the other day because the lady gave it to her because she said, "Ma'am, your hands look full. Can I help you? Can I help you put that away?" And the late, like, that's just it. It's about building relationships in this business. Sure. I see some questions. Yay, go Rachel. There's more than one kit to purchase, correct? No, there's only one kit. We have 10 minutes left, so we're going to finish up here. There's only one kit, but that kit changes all the time. So there's only one option. It includes 5 items, and it's $2.95 in the U.S., and you guys can help me if you know the Canadian price. I think it's $3.95. Don't quote me. But there's only one kit to purchase at this time.
Well, there's men's too.
Oh, and there's a men's kit. Yes, correct. There is a men's kit. $3.95 in Canada. Canadian. Okay.
I was gonna.
What
else what are we missing?
Let me see. Just to make sure we've covered everything here. Oh, good. Yeah. So I just want you guys to know where we are there. There's opportunity endlessly. Like we said, you can just earn a discount. You can just do this for the discount. You can do it for a couple $100s. Or you could be in a position where like we are, where we just love to share the business on a daily basis. And you could, change your life. It literally makes me emotional. I never thought that I would make more money than my husband with a master's degree in a very high-end position. And so the opportunity is endless, and it's not a pyramid scheme. I know we hear this all the time, but pyramid schemes when you can't go above somebody. Rachel's below me, right? She can pass me, and I want her to. I thrive off of that for sure. And so I would say to you guys, like, what is like in your mind? Like, are you nervous, or
what's your reserve? Tell us some of your reserves. That's a good thing.
Tell us something that maybe holding you back the most, because like, I feel like nervous is excitement, right? Mm-hmm. Like we get so confused sometimes with being nervous. Or
nothing ventured, nothing gained, guys. Yes. You either hop on and take on this opportunity, or you sit back and let other people hop on this rocket ship first. But that's how I look at it.
Yeah. What's the best that could happen? Like if we why do we say all the time, what's the worst that can happen? Well, a lot of really bad things could happen
in life in general.
But what was if we changed our mindset, right? And we always said in perspective to things like, what's the best that could happen?
Yeah.
Like, what if you guys decide tonight to like reach out who invited you here? You said, I'm all in. And it did like it did for me. Like, I joined this business for leggings. I was not planning on selling, and I just wanted a discount on a kit. My life changed because I decided to say, what's the best that could happen? I could just share this with my friends, and what's the best that could happen?
You get free joggers, y'all. You
Yes.
get some free leggings. You get a paycheck.
Yes.
I wanted to say too before I forget. So say it's $295. You live in the U.S. You want to sign on, but you're like, I just don't have $295 right now. What are my options? Well, your options are you have a party. Grab whoever invited you to this. Grab them. Have them throw a party for you online, and your earnings from that party can go towards your kit, which is another incredible option. Lots of people do it. I did it. It's just it's a great way to get some cash off of it. So say you earn $65 in your party, you get to take that off of the $295. The most you can take off of your kit is $300 if you have a $2,000 party. We don't need to get into the parties, but just know you can literally sign up for $95 if you need it and you want it. But that's an option.
You can also use the Klarna app, the pay app. You can use that so you can make 4 payments every 2 weeks. So you can break it off that way. Because I will say the party option is a great option. You're missing out on a whole lot of money if you do that. Just saying.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is figure it out, girls, because even though you can get $300 off the kit, or you can get the kit for free because you have a party, you can get the kit for free now. Just pay shipping and handling. But you would make double in that in income.
That's our advice to do. If you're thinking about it,
saying.
Do it and host a party and make money off of your party versus getting money off of your kit. That's the smartest thing to do financially. But I just wanted to throw that out there because that's a nice an additional option of all the options.
Yep, it is an option. But I just wanted to put it out there. You can make a whole lot of money if you have a party that big. So do you guys, we have 5 minutes. Does anybody have any questions for me? You can unmute yourself or you can ask in the chat below if anybody has any questions. But I'm telling you guys, don't overthink it. If you're on here, I know that you see the potential in it, and I'm telling you, you guys can do it. And Rachel, the one thing we forgot to mention, the support system you have behind growing this business. There is well over
just sign on.
No.
And you're off on your own. Let the wind carry you. No.
Yeah, no. There's so many people here that you can buddy up with. We're here. I see Melissa's on this call. There's so many leaders, and there's so many people that are here to help you. Gina, and so many people that can help you guys along this journey. You guys are not in this alone ever. It is actually what I call my position is to see you guys succeed. That is the most beautiful thing that we can do in this business. There is more joy in seeing Rachel rank advance this month than me ever rank advancing. It's like the sweetest thing.
It's real life too. Like Christy and I, our friendship has grown so much, and there's nothing better than friends cheering you on and truly, genuinely lifting you up. And this company, if there's one word I could, like, if I had to spit it out right now, I would say genuine. It is just the most genuine company from Aaron Bradley all the way down. And when leaders, when your creators of your company are have the biggest hearts, it trickles the whole way down through the company. And that's the honest truth. So on top of amazing clothing, you have inspiring ladies and just positivity.
And awesome incentives. Look at these cute little bracelets you guys get from Rank Advancing, or Tumi bags. Hello?
Where are my bag ladies?
This is a $400 bag they gave me just for working my business. It's incredible. All right, ladies. Hey, I don't see any questions coming in, and we promised we weren't going to hold you guys up too long. So we're going to hop off here. We're a few minutes past 30 minutes. Thank you guys so much. Go to the gal that invited you here and just say, I'm ready. I'm all in. I'm all in. Right? Is that what we did?
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
We love you guys so much. Cheers.
You.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Cheers. Bye, everybody. Oh, look at Liz. Cheers. She's got wine tonight. We love you all so much. Bye-bye. See you, everybody. This was so much fun. Bye everybody. So many people.
I think
We
this is
had-
still on.
Oh.
Hey.
Meeting for all.